Hey besties, good morning, sorry, good afternoon, and you're welcome to my house hunting vlog. Guys, I'm sorry I'm doing this intro like this, but I'm just all over the place. So I'm going to meet up with my agents right now and I'm going to check out some properties around my location first. And then, yeah, I will carry you guys along. I mean, the rest of this video will be me showing you the whole process. So I might speak to you guys when I get back. I don't know what. I just wanted to talk to you guys and do this intro real quick before I leave. So let's go. So this was the first place I checked. The environment was unkempt, so I told my agent that we needed to leave. So we came to the second place, and this is like a mini one bedroom apartment, the mini parlor, bedroom, and kitchen. I liked this place, but it was just the location was just so far for me, so I couldn't take it. Then we had to go to the next place, which was, at a location that was closer to the places that I was familiar with here in Abuja. So this is a self con. I didn't like this place because it was looking old and there was a lot of work to be done here. You can see the water stains on the ceiling, and though the agent was like the landlord is going to renovate after you pay rent, but we all know how those kind of things go. So nah, it wasn't for me. I like the space though, but it was an old house and this was not what I was looking for. One thing I liked very much about this place is the space of the kitchen. Like typically a self-con's kitchen is usually smaller than this. I liked the space, but it looked like a prison cell. Sha. So we moved on to the next house. This one was also old. I don't know what it is with Abuja and self-con. Like the landlords do not care about self-cons. They just, put up anything for rent. This place was no better than the last place. It also had a lot of work to be done. And what is that kitchen? What is that kitchen? Because what is this? And then the bathroom, like it was just so old and I couldn't even see myself living here. And the price was so outrageous as well. So yeah, I passed. I passed really hard on this one. So he was like, "Oh, let's go to the next one." And here we are. This is like a duplex that has been divided. It's a common thing in Abuja here where they divide it like a five-bedroom duplex into smaller, rooms. Everybody will just take one room. For this particular building, the rooms were big, but it was a PVC house, and I wasn't about to do that. And it's an old house as well. As you can see, the state of the toilet and everything was looking so old, and there was also a lot of work to be done. So he was taking me around the rooms, and I could see that this was not the right fit for me. This was definitely not what I was looking for. But I like the space though, because self cons in Abuja are very small. I don't know why it is like that, but the space is always usually small. So this one was spacious, and I guess that was why it was going for the amount he was going for. But it was an old house, like look at the ceiling. The ceiling is cracked. There was a lot of work to be done. And this particular room didn't even have a kitchen. You have to do like a makeshift kitchen, and it just wasn't the vibe I was going for. But yeah, overall, I loved the lighting of this place, and that was why I took my time just looking at everything. I loved the bathroom layout, but I really don't like tubs. Okay, but yeah, I just like the space and the lighting. And he was like, "Oh, I needed to see the other room." And I came here, I was still disappointed. Like it was not giving what it was supposed to give. And this one also had a small kitchenette. What is this? What is this? And then the bathroom was outside. Like you anyways, I told the agent that nah, this would not work. And the price, guys, the price was outrageous. So he was like, "Oh, let me show you another one down the street." We came here. This one was a bit, better than everything we've been seeing so far. This is a one bedroom apartment. The price was over the roof, but it was just a little bit better than what I was shown. And still I didn't want to go for it because this is not what I was looking for. I didn't like the bathroom at all. It was giving old. The tiles were giving old and used up, and no, this was not the vibe I was going for. But overall, it's a bit cleaner than every other thing I've seen so far, and the roofing is POP. So it was like, let's check out the last one. This one was a no from the get go. And the funny thing is that this was inside an estate.
Like, can you beat that? How can this be in an estate? Anyways, so yeah, I was like, I like the wardrobe. I like the color of the wardrobe, but yeah, that's just about it. The kitchen was a no. I do not like kitchens that do not have windows, and the roofing was so bad, like the ceiling rather. The cabinets needed work. The toilet was just something else entirely. And I told my agent that I don't like this place, and we called it a day. Hi besties, good morning. So this is me going out again for the house hunting thing. I'm sorry I didn't do the intro at home, like I was rushing, but I'll get to talk to you guys when I get back. But I'm also carrying you guys along, so let's go. So this was another day of house hunting, and I decided to go with a different agent this time around because I wanted to check out another location entirely. So the first place we came to was this self con, and as you can see, there was a lot of renovations to be done here. um some workers were already doing some renovations, and the previous owner was also still moving out. I don't mind the space of this place because it was a bit better than what I've been seeing so far. But the problem I had was the environment. The environment was swampy and dirty, and that was not the vibe I was going for. So I rapidly declined the offer because the owner of the house was around and she was asking me to make payment, but I was like, no, I don't like the environment. So we left. So my agent told me that there was a place he was going to take me to called Banana Island, and I was really hoping for the best, but it was really a lungu, to be honest. If you don't know what a lungu is, it's a term for ghetto in Abuja. So this is a self con, and the price of this place was on the very high side. For this small self con, the doors were literally hitting the kitchen cabinet. I liked the cabinet, but the kitchen was so small, like it was really small. Also, the toilet, the toilet was was literally so small that the door was hitting the ceramic, like the door of the toilet was hitting the ceramic, and the agents were trying to convince me that it doesn't matter, that as long as I'm inside I can close the door for the price. That was a rip off, to be honest. I don't know if anyone has taken this house, but it was really a ripoff, and that's what Abuja agents will do to you. And this was me just checking out the compound. As you can see, the environment was really bad. I told my agent that no, this was not going to work. We need to check out another place. So we left. So this next place we came to was a two-bedroom apartment that was going for a steal price. Like people were literally rushing. Even when we came, there were like a lot of people there waiting for the agent or trying to, get the place for themselves. I really liked the apartments, even though the previous occupants were still trying to move out. I loved the space of the place. But yeah, the location was so far from where I am familiar with in this Abuja. It was so far. And I guess that's why it was going for that price. But yeah, I liked the place, but I just didn't like the location. But then I loved the estate it was located in. The estate is so beautiful and well secured. Like you can't just enter that place anyhow. So yeah, that was one thing I loved about this place. So I told my agent that he was not going to fly. So he took me to somewhere that was closer to where I'm familiar with. So we came here. Um, my first impression of this place was that it was looking deserted, like literally deserted. There was nobody, like the tenants or something. Nobody was around. Everyone was just looking unkempt. The compound had literal trash everywhere. Like it was so dirty, and I was like, wow, like people literally live here. And also the self-con that was available, this one, there was still like a lot of work to be done, and the agent was like, oh, the landlord is going to do some renovations, and the kitchen was so small, like this is a kitchenette, and you all know how I feel about kitchens that do not have windows. So I told my agent that we needed to leave, and he brought me to this one. This was also a no from the get-go because it was an old house, and you guys must have been hearing me complaining about old houses. I literally was looking for a newly built place. I was not looking for an old house because these old houses, they have like a lot of issues, or they come with a lot of issues rather, and most of them still had a lot of work to be done, some renovations here and there, and I was not about to start doing all of that. So yeah, that's why I didn't go for this one. And this one was really spacious. The kitchen had a balcony, and it was also in an estate, well secured, and they had like good electricity and water tariff. But I just didn't like the fact that it was old. And yeah, I don't like bathtub in rented apartments, especially the one that someone else have used. So yeah, it was a no for me, even though they were all like telling me, oh, I wasn't going to find something better than this. But I mean, I was not going to pay for something I didn't like.
Hey, loves. So today I'm going house hunting again, and I'm so tired. Like, I'm tired of the whole process. If I say I'm not tired of house hunting, then I am probably lying. I'm tired, guys. This whole thing is so stressful. Trust me, I thought it was going to be easy because I'm a realtor. Even though I don't rent properties, I sell properties. But I thought it was going to be easy, but I've not seen what I like. And especially if you're particular, if you're someone that is particular, that know what you want, it's going to be difficult for you to get what you want because these agents. So, guys, I was about to go off on Abuja agents and my phone fell. So, yeah, I was saying these agents would take you to places like you tell them what you want, like the kind of thing you're looking for. They'll take you to one rubbish place and to be like way above your budget and you're wondering like what's going on. Anyways, I had to discard a few of them and I'm working with new ones now. So I'm going to check out some apartments and hopefully hopefully I get what I want that is within my budget. The only good thing I can take out from all of this is that I've gotten some credible agents that, can help you guys. Okay, but I'll talk more on this later on in this vlog. So, guys, let's go. My agent is waiting for me, so let's go.
So we came to this place, which was very nice. I like the size of the room. I like the placement and everything. Even the bathroom was looking decent, and the previous owner was also moving out. So I liked how she kept the place. It wasn't all that. It wasn't that bad compared to the other places that I've been seeing. This was also like a shared house, where everyone has like their own room and everything. The only downside to this place was the fact that I have to share the kitchen with other tenants. It was just it was not for me at all. Some people were telling me to go for this place that is just shared kitchen, but I really like my privacy, so I declined. And then we had to come and see this other place. This place was stunning. I loved everything that was in this house. This was also like a shared duplex of 5 bedrooms and a penthouse. I loved this place. This place was so nice. Like it was neat. The bathroom was neat. Environment was neat. The compound was neat, and the rooms were big. And the facilities in the room, the wardrobe, the bathroom, everything was just looking so good. But the only problem I also had with this place was the fact that I also had to share kitchen with other people, and this was me just going around to the different rooms, and I was like, wow, this place must have belonged to someone that needed quick cash or something, or maybe they were relocating out of the country and then decided to put this up for rent. But it was really nice, to be honest. I love the place. I only wish that each rooms had their own kitchen. So the agent told me to check out the penthouse, which was already taken, and I loved this place. Like I really loved the penthouse because it was private. It still didn't have its own kitchen, but it was at least private from other, rooms, and the bathtub or the jacuzzi rather, and the shower. It was just nice. And then my agent had to take me to this other place because I was complaining about him taking me to places that have to share kitchen, and we came to this other place that was still on the renovation. I wasn't seeing the vision, to be honest, when we came here, because everything was just looking so scattered. But the agent was trying to tell me that the finished work would be something I would love, that they're trying to upgrade a lot of things in this place, and it was better for me to just make payments. But the kitchen, The kitchen is always the problem. Like it's either it's very small or there's no window. Like this other part, this another part of the house, this another room rather. The bathroom didn't have a window. Like how can you stay in a bathroom that does not have a window? Like I don't like musty smells and all of that. That's why I like my bathrooms and my kitchens to have windows so that it can be well ventilated. This other place had a little store, and then this other side was supposed to be where the kitchen would be. Still no window, and I decided to come and check this other room. This one was not bad, to be honest. I liked the placement of the water system and where the shower is supposed to be. This was also under renovation. But the problem with this particular room was the kitchen. The kitchen was so small. Like it was a makeshift kitchen, obviously, and then but it was just like a size, it was so small. Like just look at it for yourself. Where was I going to keep my gas and everything? And then we decided to come and check out this other place. I loved this place because oh my god, this place was so big. This is the biggest self con I've ever seen, like in Abuja so far. The bathroom was big, the room was very big, the kitchen as well was so big. Like there was enough space for you to do whatever you want to do here, and it was also under renovation. So we decided to check out an already completed place because I was running out of time, and I told my agent that we needed to check out a place that's, I mean, it's ready for, me to just move in, pay and pack in. And then we came to this place, and my God, guys, the size of this room is so small. I love the place. I mean, it was aesthetically pleasing. The compound was aesthetically pleasing. But guys, the kitchen was so small. Like, where was I going to place my fridge and my gas and everything? Even the room, like, where was I going to place my wardrobe? Where was I going to place my bed? And they were trying to convince me to take it that this is the biggest room in this compound. That I needed to take it, and the price was outrageous, guys. Like, the price was outrageous for this small cubicle. I was just telling my agent that no. At this point, I was so frustrated because he was like, um I wasn't getting what I wanted, and it's like each house I'm seeing, like the price just keeps increasing. This place I liked it, but the space was my problem.
Hi, besties. So, this is another day of me going for house inspection. Wait, let me take off my glasses because I don't know. Just let me. So, guys, yeah, trust me, house hunting in Abuja right now in this economy is the absolute ghetto. So yesterday I went on a little house hunting. Like I didn't want to go with any agents. I just wanted to like take my driver and let's just drive around to see if there are like any vacancies in a particular location that I like. So we got there and we couldn't find anything until one person gave us an agent number that is specialized around that area, which you saw. I don't know if I put him in the video or something. But yeah, so yeah, he was the one that took us to those houses that, you know, you saw. So today I am going with another agent. But this one I kind of trust this one. So we're going for an inspection. So far so good. He has shown me good houses. So let's see what stays on. Fingers crossed. I really just want to get a house and move in. Seriously, like I'm tired of house hunting. So yeah, let's go, guys.
So we came to this other place. My agent brought me here, and one thing I liked about it is that it had its own prepaid meter. But the room was nothing to write home about. It wasn't giving at all. Even the kitchen, the cabinets were old, even though it looked good on camera. Even the ceiling had a hole in it. There was like a lot of work to be done here. This house was so old. It looked so old and used up. Even the toilet was really nothing to write home about. It was equally so small. I was so disappointed because my agent was really hyping up this place, and I had high expectations. But when I got here, it was the opposite of what I was told. So we went to check out this other place. I liked this place because it was closer to my house or the location that I'm familiar with here in Abuja, but it was also giving me hostel vibes. Like But anyways, the room was not what they showed me, because before I came here they sent me a video of the place. Probably they took the video in wide angle, but when I saw it in person it was smaller than what I saw in the video, and I was really happy to see this place. And this balcony, I don't know what they put here, but this is definitely not going to protect anybody. Also, the toilet was so small, you could see the size of where I'm standing to the ceramic, sorry, the water system and the door. It was just very small. The only thing I liked about this place was the kitchen. I didn't have any problem with the kitchen. I loved the cabinet, and there was a window and there was water and everything. I absolutely had no problems with the kitchen. The only problem I had was that it was just smaller than what they showed me in the video. It came with its own wardrobe too, but I wasn't feeling it. So my agent brought me to this other place. My first impression of this place was I was given abandoned boarding schoolhouse. Like, there was not one person inside. The gate was ajar, doors were ajar. The staircase and the hall entrance, little hallway rather, was looking very dirty and unkempt. This is also a duplex that has been demarcated for different tenants. Like, each person will have a room, just like the previous ones I showed you guys. But this was the worst of it all, because it was really old and there was a lot of work to be done. It was old and dirty. Other ones were old, but this one was old and dirty. And it also had this whole makeshift kitchen of a thing, which I think is really popular in Abuja self cons. I don't really know why. Also, it had PVC, which was not what I was going for, because Abuja is really hot, and anything that would contribute to that hotness is a no for me. At this point, I was really frustrated and angry, because my agent was once again hyping this place up for me, only for me to come and find this, which got me so pissed off, because I'd already spent a lot of money on inspection fee. So my agent brought me to this house, which was not part of the plan, but he just wanted to compensate me, and I was also running out of time. This house was not really bad at all. The only problem was that the rooms were a bit small and the ceiling was PVC, and that was not what I was going for. I was still considering it, but people advised me not to go for it, just because I was running out of time, that I would regret, later on. But anyways, I went for one of the um apartments that I showed you guys in this vlog. So can you guess which one it is? Drop your answer in the comments, and the right person will get a gift from me. And that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.